I know that thing you're doing might not look like it's working because you're comparing it to the finished product. You're comparing it to the big vision that God gave to you, forgetting that this is the process. Now, let me tell you a story. You're welcome back to my channel. My name is Fumi Chris. If you're new here, do well to subscribe. I tell you, you're not going to regret it. But if you've subscribed already, you're welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about why it is necessary for you to pay attention to your little wins. The Bible says we should not despise the days of little beginnings. I know that thing you're doing might not look like it's working because you're comparing it to the finished product. You're comparing it to the big vision that God gave to you, forgetting that this is the process. Now, let me tell you a story. I remember around 2006, thereabout, I just started the organization as at then. So I started with Niger Republic children at Kara Bodija in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. So I will go to the back of the Bodija market. That is where they were living. That's the immigrants from Niger Republic. And on this fateful day, fine, I've been going. If you've read my book, The Appointment, you will see all my troubles and challenges that I went through alongside my team at the time. And this fateful day, it was on my birthday. I told them before, but sometimes I tell them stuff and they just wave it as if it doesn't matter. But then I kept on showing up because the children wanted me, but the parents were selfish because they know that an hour away of their child from the street is going to affect their income at the end of the day. So because of that, there's this restriction, between us. But then I kept on showing up because I always see the children at our campus gate and the joy when they see me. You can't but be dedicated and committed to them, and also knowing that God sent me to them. On this fateful day, it was on my birthday. I was coming from church and I decided to branch. So I bought one or two things and I took it to the slum. When the children saw me, I never thought they would remember my birthday. And they started shouting, "Happy birthday to you." Oh my God, that was so overwhelming for me. And you know another thing that happened? One of the fathers that was there took charcoal and wrote my number on the wall. He asked all the children to start calling it. Like it was like God telling me, "Fumi, I see you. Fumi, keep going. It might not look like it now, but you are building something. You are far from where you're coming from." In the evening, I went to fellowship. I remember I came out for testimony. I don't know what they were expecting. It was my birthday, so maybe they thought I wanted to talk about the faithfulness of God keeping me to that date, which was a testimony, definitely. But then I came out and I gave testimony of how I got to the slum, and one of the fathers took charcoal and wrote my number on the wall and asked the children to be calling it. My people laughed. Like after the fellowship, some of them came to meet me and said, "They used charcoal to write your name and you came to give testimony." I looked at them and I smiled and I said, "You go there. You go there. If they will give you audience, if you will even be able to stand in front of them to talk." Because I know that my journey, my life, putting my life into them, I think that should be around 2007 thereabout. I've done like few years with them. So it's been an investment that birthed that. And I recognized it. It might look so minute compared to where you're going. It might look so insignificant. But I'm telling you, it's the building blocks to where you're going. It's the building blocks. You understand what I'm saying? So don't trivialize it. Learn to recognize it and celebrate it. You can keep a book of remembrance where you jot things down so that when days of discouragement comes, you have something to fall back on and remind yourself that God has been faithful. You are not where you used to be. Because remember, where you are today used to be your dream, used to be your tomorrow, used to be your future. That's one thing I always tell myself. I say, "Fumi, this is the future you were dreaming of in your secondary school. Even when you were in an higher institution, even when you were 7, even last year, this is the vision. This is the future you were seeing. And now you are in the present of it." Celebrate. Celebrate. Like, appreciate God for how far He has brought you, so that you'll be able to see clearly where He's taking you to. So this is the end of the video today. I hope you're blessed. Please share this video. Let it get to more people so that more people can be blessed. And God will bless you for doing that. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Make sure you share and like and comment. I would like to read from you. Why would I want to read from you? Make sure you comment. And guess what? We're going to see in the next one. Bye for now.